Great day. We have some more review for our fraction unit, and we're going to work out this first problem on homework. It has which comparison is true. So we know when they're talking about comparison, they want to know um, which one is correct based on the signs, less than sign or the greater than sign. But remember, the open mouth always is to the larger number. So we're going to butterfly 9/12 and 3/10. Their paper should look exactly like this. It already has a sign, so I'm going to put it up top. So when I do my butterfly, they can easily see if it is the correct answer or not. So 9 times 10 is 90. 12 times 3, 36. The larger number is not, the open mouth is not to the larger number, so we know it is not A. Okay? Next we have B. 8/12, put the sign up top, 3/6. 8 times 6 is 48. 12 times 3 is 36. 36 is not larger than 48. Remember, the open mouth is to the larger number. Okay, C, we have 6 over 100, and we have 5 over 10. And it has the greater than sign here. So 6 times 10 is 60. 100 times 5 is 500. 60 is not greater than 500, so we know C is not the answer. So we're going to go to D. And their paper should have all of these worked out because it's not working evidently until we get to the last one. 4 times 10 is 40. 6 times 5 is 30. 40 is bigger than 30, so D is our answer. Their workspace, their extra paper on the paper should look exactly like this. You can't just eyeball it and look and say, ooh, that number looks bigger. They must work it out. They must show their work. Okay? Now we're going to another problem. Let me scoop my paper up. And let's take a look at number 8. Which comparison is true? Now we have the decimals, and we have to convert them to fractions. But first, I'm going to give you the key that we always go by when we're converting decimals. So we have 10 is only one 0 in 10. So when you have a decimal and then just one number, it is called tens. Okay, so if I have a 9 here, that will be 9 tenths. If I had a 1 there, it'll be 1/10. Okay, now we have the number 100. There are 2 zeros in 100. So I will have a decimal and 2 lines, which represents the 2 spaces for the 2 zeros, equals hundreds. So for example, if I wanted to say 24 hundredths, 24 hundredths. I know it's hundreds because it's 2 numbers past the decimal. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to come and we're going to convert these here to fractions. It's easier to compare it that way. So this is a decimal, and there are 2 numbers past the decimal, so we know that is hundreds. So we have 2 hundredths. This is letter A. And it's the sign we're going to put up top, just like we did on the other one. And there's only one number past the decimal, so it's tenths. So this is 2 tenths. And I'm going to do the same thing, butterfly, 20, 100 times 2, 200. Is that true? No, because 20 is not larger than 200. Okay, so let's do B. B would be what? I'll pause, let you tell your parent. It's 2 numbers past the decimal, so we know it's hundreds. I'm going to put my hundreds down, and it's 2 hundredths. The sign is showing greater than. This has 2 tenths. So let's see if that works. 2 times 10, 20. 2 times 100, 200. So that does not work as well because 20 is not larger than 200. Now we come over here to C. We have two what? Hundreds, because it's two numbers past the decimal. And then the sign here is a less than sign up top. And there's only one number past the decimal, 2 tens. 2 times 10 is 20. 100 times 2 is 200. And 200 is greater than 20. So C would be correct. Okay? So we have this one done. Now let's look at the bottom. The bottom, we're doing comparison. And the kids might be, oh my, what is this? We have read these numbers all year long. And when you have, this is a decimal. When you get to a decimal in a number, you would say and. Okay? And when you get to just your first comma, we know that is thousands. So let's read this number. 43,146 and 46, 2 places past the decimal, hundreds. Okay? So remember this again. This is thousand. The decimal here means and. Let me read the number. 44,046 and 46 hundreds, because there's two numbers past the decimal. So really what you're looking at here, that's a 4, that's 4. If you line them up, this is a 3, that is a 4. Which one is larger? This one is larger. So is this true? No, it's not. So A is not the answer. Okay? So next we have 44,175 hundredths, 44,099 and 21 hundredths. So we have 4 and 4, 4 and 4, 1 and 0. Is that 1 bigger than its 0? Indeed it is, and that is correct. Okay? Now I want to give you another example we've been working on. And let me give you an example of like what we had on the board today. Dallas practice soccer. And instead of 3/4 like we did today, I'm going to say 1/4 of an hour. Remaining time of the hour he spent reading. Okay? How many minutes did he read? Okay, so let's look at it. So Dallas practiced soccer for 1/4 of an hour. So soccer, he did it for 1/4 of an hour. The remaining time of the hours he spent reading. So reading, we don't know yet. So we're going to put the variable A. That's unknown. We don't know it yet. How many minutes did he read? Okay. Notice they said minutes. This is a fraction. So your answer should not be in fraction form. How many minutes did he read? So we know we're going to do a clock because we're dealing with time. We're talking about minutes. We're talking about hours. So we know 12, 3, 6, 9. And then they know to fill in the 1, 2, the 4, the 5, the 7, the 8, the 10, the 11. And we're going to split it into 4 because our denominator is 4. So we split it into 4s. Okay? So let's show his soccer time, 1/4. So 1 out of 4 is shaded. So this is the amount of time Dallas spent practicing his soccer. Okay? So let's see how many minutes that is. We're going to go ahead and convert that 1/4 into minutes. So we know the minute hand going from the 12 to 1 is 5 minutes. So that is 5, 10, 15. So Dallas spent 15 minutes practicing soccer. And then the rest of the hour he spent reading. So what is left? Let me get another shade of marker. So that means he spent 1/4, 2/4, 3/4 of his time reading. So let me write the fraction, 3/4, knowing that we still have to convert it into minutes. So we're going to start here, and we're going to go all the way to the 12 to account for this 3/4 of time. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So that's 45 minutes that Dallas spent reading. Okay? Some students might have known already, oh, this is half, 2/4 or half. So 2/4 plus a 1/4 gives us 3/4. Either way, he read 3/4 is a fraction, and the minutes, which is asking for, is 45 minutes. Okay? So make sure parents that are scholars are showing their work. Showing their work. How did you get your answer? I need to see your thinking. I like how some of them had things starred and ready for me to go over, things they had, problems with. That helps me. So when I come in the morning, I know, okay, but let me give them some more of these to make sure everyone has a clear understanding of what they need to do. So I'll look forward to seeing their homework and some more starred problems where they may need some extra support with it. Thank you and have a great day. Goodbye.